What up, y'all?
What up, y'all?
MCMNG here.
Master Shenlo on the scene
This
with
is
another tale from the deep.
Yeah,
Rolling
from
blunt.
the deep. Oh wait, no, hold on. Bring it back. What up, y'all? MCMNG coming to you live from the Hive.
And Master Shenlo on the scene with it. We got a blunt rolling with another tale from the deep.
From the deep. You know, so we were just speaking here a second ago, and yeah, man. You know, so nowadays a lot of people call it toxic masculinity. I don't know if I agree with all that kind of lingo, but you know, it is a real thing where, you know, men, at least traditionally, you know, men, it seemed like we're raised to not have emotion, you know, or to hold it, keep it under wraps, you know, and not just be there emotionally, you know, not to be vulnerable, you know. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was seen as like weakness or something, but yeah, man, I wish, you know, that's something that I wish would change, you know, that like you don't have to be the most heartfelt person, you know what I mean, ever,
Yeah.
or like even just
The most loving.
yeah, you know what I mean, like it's just, you know, a little emotion, you know, it goes a long way, and it's just you know, seeing someone like my elders and stuff like that, you know, that just, you know, didn't really have that emotion, you know, that they were there, you know, they're there for you and stuff like that, but just not emotionally available, you know, that has an effect on people.
No, for real, you know, emotion's a real thing, you know, and like that's a problem, you know, like I was saying just a second ago, as a male growing up in society, we don't learn how to deal with emotions that way. You know what I'm saying? Because we're taught to avoid and just completely ignore our emotions like it's nothing, you know, like they don't exist. But it has real bad repercussions in the end, because now we're growing up and we're pissed off at the world, and we don't know how to fucking deal with that anger. We don't know how to deal with our sadness. You know what I'm saying? And we just try to block it out and keep blocking it out, and it doesn't do anything for us. And then you got people exploding, you know, and doing heinous things that are just so absurd that they probably wouldn't do if they had a little bit more guidance, you know, with some emotion, you know, some emotional backing, because that's something I've actually worked on for like this past year, you know, like just on myself, you know, just try to get more familiar with my personal emotions, and I've seen the impact it's had on me just for this past year. Yeah. So if you have kids growing up, learning how to deal with their emotions, they're gonna take life, bro, by the balls and be like, what? This is my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know, like you know, like we were talking about this, like it's, you know, if someone only showed you or, you know, taught you these things, you know, and like the lack of guardianship, the lack of someone willing to show you the way, you know, it's a real problem, you know. And I mean, yeah, there's teachers, there's, you know, there's mentors, there's people everywhere who's, you know, drop of knowledge here and there for you. But, you know, they have that, like, true guardianship, that true, you know, like, just for an example, a father figure, you know, who's there and, you know, to show you the way, to give you, you know, true, meaningful guidance, you know, to a better life.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with, like, parenthood, you know, the people you really see as your parents. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, in my personal experience, you know, that's what has helped me a lot. You know, like, I have good parents, you know, even though we've had a lot of bad stuff in our family, you know, and our family hasn't always been together, you know what I'm saying? My parents raised me well, you know, and they always instilled good principles and taught me right.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of people, they don't, you know, they either don't have a dad, they don't have a mom, or they don't have both, which, you know, it has a huge impact on how they go about life, you know, because now if you say you don't have any parents, now you're alone. You're really alone in the world. You know, you got to figure it out on your own. Yeah. And unless someone comes along and is willing to open their heart and their home to you, you might be lost, you know, forever. You know, and that would suck. You feel me? You know, I couldn't imagine being an orphan. Yeah. That'd be a rough reality. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, I love that movie, bro.
That movie's so good.
Love it. Great movie.
You know, that's such a great movie, but it's a reality, you know. And that kid, he had it rough. you know. But he grew up, and he ended up getting, you know, good parenting and stuff like that for people who cared, who wanted to help him.
Yeah.
And look what he became.
Yeah.
You know, he became a fucking super genius.
Yeah, see, but then I love the cycle too, because then he becomes a super genius, but he doesn't have time for his own son, and then his son feels lonely like he felt, but in a different way. You know, but he has everything. But, yeah.
It's so interesting, you know. Like, I don't want to put my dad on blast or nothing, but my dad, he had a lonely childhood because his mom was always, my grandma was always working and stuff, you know. And it's interesting because I kind of had a lonely childhood too. Mine was different though, you know. It just, like, the cycle almost continued through me, you know what I'm saying? But differently. You know, my dad, he went to prison. My mom, you know, went to jail too, and a whole bunch of stuff. My brothers were all in jail. So it came to a point in my life where I really had nobody but you and, like, you know, our close friends. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really had. And I really felt alone, you know, and you guys were there for me, you know, and that's why we're still here to this day. You know, because we've been there for each other. But yeah, you know, it's just interesting how how you're seeing that cycle, you know. And like, my dad, he was lonely in his life, and then I experienced that same kind of loneliness in my life, you know. And I don't want my kid to experience that. You know, I don't want to continue that anymore. You know, that's why I'm working on a lot of balance in my life. You know, I don't stress too much about work, bro. You know, because work is important, and I gotta get my money. I gotta pay my bills. Yeah. But I also gotta chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I need to relax. I need to not think about work. I need to not think about what's going on for a second. You know, I just need to fucking chill, bro. You know, and taking the second just to pause for a second and just let everything go has been a huge game changer for me, because it helps me just collect myself. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this book I was reading, he was talking about how it was giving life in the comparison of, like, walking. You know what I'm saying? So, like, or like keeping your balance in life in the comparison of walking. So when you are walking, you lose your balance. You know what I'm saying? You stop for a second so you can catch your balance and, you know, catch yourself for a second. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do in life. You know, you need to say you get a little too ahead of yourself. You lose your step in life. You know, and maybe you move too quickly into something, and then you fall on your face going into it. You know what I'm saying? You just need to take a step back, just refocus, and then you know, initiate into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that, it just gives you, it just resets you. You know what I'm saying? It just gives you so much. It gives you a better ground to work on. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's just like playing basketball. You know, this dude was telling me, he goes, you know why he's so good? He's like, because he resets under the hoop. He resets. He gets under the hoop, and if he like gets too ahead of himself or anything, he resets and then looks where to go, finds an opening, and hits it. You know what I'm saying? And that actually, it taught me a lot. You know, just, you know, stuff like that, like sports teach you a lot about life. For real. Definitely. You know, so you know, it's just that just taking that time anytime, and just a couple seconds even. You know what I'm saying? Just take a breath. That shit helps.
Definitely, bro. You know, one thing I learned when I started college is, like, you know, one of the things that they're teaching us is, like, subjective and objective, and, like, you know the difference? So, like, subjective is more like,
it's more forced into.
Yeah. Well, it's more of a
circumstantial.
Man, I don't even know how to explain it really, but so objective is. Let me start with objective. So objective is like from the outside. You know, you have no bias. That's what it's more like. And subjective is more you're biased. So, like, I love this bird dog thing. That's mine, right? I love that. That's subjective. Objective is like, that's a bird dog shot glass. Okay, it looks red and it has a gold bottom. You know, that's objective. You know, it's not like any sort of feeling or leaning left or right towards it. You know, it's what it is. You know, subjective is, you know, you have a vested interest in it. You know, and so, like, you know, it's kind of, man, I forgot, I kind of lost my train of thought. But, you know, that's important in life. You know, it's like stepping back. You know, it's better to be objective. And that's what I've learned personally, you know, than be subjective completely, you know, or at least put it on that way, you know, because, you know, when you stand back, and look at everything, you know, for what it truly is, rather than being like, you know, oh, I was hit by that kind of car before, I don't like that car. You know, look, instead of standing back and looking at it like, oh, this is a car, it has 4 wheels, it runs, and it moves, okay, let's get that car. You know, it's, when you stand back, like you're saying, and just, you know, look at it for like, you know, a quick second, objectively, rather than being so subjective and, you know, putting all your past experiences and past memories and, you know, things into the thought at the moment, you know, it can truly, it can change your life, bro.
No,
You know, stop being so like, you know, like, I guess, you know, dying on heels for, you know, your opinions and stuff. I mean, yeah, there's things like, you know, I'm not gonna move for, you know, respect or for, you know, human rights, for common decency. You know, that's a given, bro. We should be doing that always. You know, I'm not gonna bend on that. But you know, if it's something like, you know, you know, I'm not gonna argue somebody over the color red. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, like it's a color, bro. Like you don't like it. That's your opinion. I don't give a shit. Like I like the color red. It's cool. You know, to me, you know, hits my eye and triggers memories.
Yeah, I don't like to argue bias.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't go anywhere. You're just trying to prove your point.
Yeah, you're not gonna change. I mean, maybe you could change someone's mind, but you know, why would you want to change somebody's mind? That's what I don't like. You know?
Exactly. You know, we're
Forcefully
individuals for a reason.
Yeah, you know.
So, like, yeah, there's right and wrong, or maybe true and false. You know, and like science and stuff that won't work. You know.
Yeah.
In terms of operations.
Yeah, there's truth, there's wrong, there's false.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as like beliefs, it's really it's
yeah, you know, like,
it's an interesting subject, you know, beliefs, because it can really run as far as you really want it to.
Yeah.
You know,
it can never end.
It's your own. It's your own.
Yeah.
You don't have to really conform to any belief exactly, but your own.
Yeah.
But you know, it's good to be open.
No, definitely, and it's, yeah, man, it's definitely good to have an open mind, like always. Yeah, you know, I definitely don't see a reason, you know what I mean, like to try and argue somebody on opinion. Like, yeah, I'll talk to you about it and I'll share my opinion, but you know, it's okay to agree to disagree. You guys, you know, you don't have to convert somebody every time to your opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, me and my brother, we don't agree on a lot of the same stuff. Or actually, we do. We agree on like almost everything, but we just talk different. We speak on the things differently, and then we'll get caught up sometimes in how we say it, or like how we're saying it, and trying to get that across to each other.
Yeah.
And like, it's like, bro, we're saying the same thing here, but just differently. Come on, like, we gotta stop being ignorant. Just get past this.
That's real, you know, that's real. Like, yeah, man.
Like shit like that, you know, just holding. That's one in this one book I was reading too. Is talks about how that starts fights. You know, our own biases and stuff. You know, holding so tightly to your beliefs and biases is part of the reason why violence happens. You know, and because you're not willing to let go of your point or whatever you're trying to get across.
Yeah.
You're willing to go the furthest extent, maybe even freaking beating it into them just to get it across to them. You know what I'm saying? It could be something so petty, bro. So petty, like a lighter or something, like.
Yeah, bro, like driving, you know, turn signals and shit, bro. People shooting at each other.
Bro, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like.
It's infuriating. Don't get me wrong, but come on, bro. I'm not going to shoot at somebody. I'll honk at your ass, bro. But then see somebody will kill you, fucking honk at him, bro. Like.
I know, bro.
God damn, bro. People are wicked. Like,
yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? And then that comes back to not knowing how to deal with emotions.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not even just males. You know, just people in general.
Everybody.
Don't know how to deal with emotions that well. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Women got a head start with this whole emotion game, because it's okay for them to be emotional, you know. But as a dude, we're like, you got dudes like this guy Ender One, right? He speaks on the situation as a man growing up and not being able to show emotions, you know, and then telling you have to take it like a man, you know.
Yeah.
Like you quit being a baby, you know. You know, or like once you're like 15, 16, you're a bitch if you're crying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, it's real, you know, and you know, I mean, I guess, you know, in a way, because, you know, everything has an effect. And I guess in a way that could be a way to make a man stronger, you know, in the long run to certain things. No doubt. But I mean, mentally, you know what I mean? And in your own mind, like, I feel like that would definitely dampen some things. You know, you might not be able to grow fully.
It's more like an escape route almost. You know what I'm saying? To just be like, take it like a man and just ignore it.
It's the easy way out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when you go into your emotions, you have to experience them. You have to feel them, you know, you have to break down.
Mm.
It's a lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we don't want to go through it. You know, nobody wants to go through that shit, you know, but it's healthy to release it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, man, that shit builds up and you explode. For real.
Definitely.
But emotions, man.
Yeah, man, we need them. You know, we can't be emotionless.
This other book I was reading, it was actually the reason I started getting into my emotions. Because it was talking about your emotions are gonna be another one of your teachers, and that's how you're gonna grow more, is through your emotions. So I just like started paying more attention to my emotions, you know, and just opening up to them more. And I've learned a lot from my emotions, you know, about myself, you know, and honestly, bro, I feel like you're stronger if you can go through your emotions, if you go through your emotions and be able to deal with them, then ignore them. You know what I'm saying? And act like nothing's wrong.
No doubt. Yeah, bro, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're just tabling it. You know, you're just putting it off till later. You know, and I know that, bro. And I know you know that.
Exactly.
You know, you're just putting off this pain and anguish that's gonna keep festering and hurting you until later to deal with. When, you know, if you just go through it, realize what it is, understand why you feel this way. You know, what's causing this? Like, and, you know, have you felt this way before? Like, talk to somebody. You know, don't fester alone. But yeah, man, you know, just letting it fester and, you know, holding it hurts you more than anybody else. You know, even if it's someone else who hurt you, bro, they, a lot of times they don't care. You know, they don't think about that because, you know, even like little things, you know, that you think about that some other person might not, you know. It's real.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, just let it all go. You know what I mean? Think about it, yeah, and then, you know, think it through. That's what I do. You know, I think around it, think it through. It's done with. You know what I mean? And then, you know, if I need to make amends, I'll make amends. I'll tell somebody sorry. I'll be, you know, the bigger man, or do what I gotta do. And, you know, even if I made the mistake, I'll apologize because, you know, it is what it is. You know, we're human. I'm not perfect. You know, I make mistakes. I'm still learning.
No, for real.
Give me that space, please.
Yeah, for real though, you know, like I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we're all going through our own things, and we're all in our own positions in life. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody was taught the same. So, you know, I just try to be understanding of that position. You know.
Yeah, and it is hard sometimes. You know what I mean?
Bro, especially when you got drunks freaking beating their heads on the bus stop trying to fight you. You know? Are you serious, bro? Like, come on, man. I'm trying to chill. Like, try to read my book, bro. Leave me alone. As long as you don't come within 5 feet of me and you don't disturb my reading one more time, bro, we're good.
Yeah, man. It's hard sometimes. It's a wild world.
Gotta expect the unexpected.
Always. When you can expect the unexpected, you know everything.
You know everything. Don't start thinking that though. Nah, but you give yourself the opportunity to not be caught by surprise.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
that's a huge benefit.
Definitely.
You know,
I mean, yeah.
because when you're freaking hold yourself to your expectations and you like say everything's just going just smooth and you're like expecting it to go that way forever.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, the one time it doesn't, you just break down. You
I
break
know.
down, you can't even handle it,
It's
bro.
over. It's game
It's it,
over.
yeah. You can't even go anymore. You don't even want to go back. You don't even want to try again. Keep quitting. Keep giving up.
That shit is
You're
real,
like,
bro.
oh,
That's life.
I can't do anything no more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Could you imagine that, though? Could you imagine? I mean, it's reality for some.
Bro, like that's why honestly I'm glad. Like my path has never been easy, bro. Like my path, like it's like I would get like this. I'd get one up, and then get beat back down, just to show me like you still got some more to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I get up, I get beat back down. Boom, boom. You know, just to freaking like level myself out so I could stay like at this level. Where I'm like, all right. I'm not gonna freaking think I'm up here or down here or nothing. I'm gonna be right here. And I'm gonna experience this life. And I'm gonna learn it, you know, and I'm gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? From that point, you know.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Yeah, no, expectations are. See, that's why, you know, I prefer not to have expectations, but possibilities. Like we're talking about, you know, I prefer to think of what's possible, and just, you know, keep an open mind. And then, you know, when chips fall where they may, boom. You know, hey, I kind of thought that might happen. It happened.
That's why it's good. Yeah, it's definitely good to freaking what is it called? Man, how do you think about these words?
Probability, statistics.
Yeah, probability, statistics, definitely. But I was like, it's like a phrase to weigh all your options and possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Just
Balance. Scale.
I guess it's just, well, pretty much it's just looking at all the possibilities, like you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Looking at all the avenues or potentials of a situation so you could assess it correctly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's one thing I've been working on more, you know, because I used to be like, because like the law of attraction is huge on that manifestation, you know, so that's one thing I was like really in for a little bit. I wasn't into the law of attraction exactly. You know, I read other books on it, you know, which I feel like explain it a little more better and clearer. But it's like it gets you. I feel like it could be a trap in a way because it can get you stuck in this cycle of going after what you want. You know what I'm saying? Going after what you want, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Entirely, you know, but that might not always be good for you.
Going after what you want, not what you need.
So like, I noticed one thing when I was doing it. The book that I read tells you not to hold yourself to expectations. You know what I'm saying? So like, I experienced the reality of expectations, you know, of having expectations on things that should happen in my life, you know, and that stuff didn't happen, you know, so I had to learn at those moments how to assess myself. Who am I now? How am I going to be, you know, from here? What am I going to do? You know, because like I almost had this complete route, boom, bam, you know, with how I was going, what was happening, you know, in that moment, and then that fell through. So now, I gotta reroute, you know, and it was a huge eye opener for me. You know, a lot of the books that I read have helped me, but I had to learn how to be more fluid with my perception, you know, and how I see things.
Definitely. Yeah, you know, it's not easy. You know, when you're raised a certain way and taught certain things. You know, I know that too. You know, it takes time.
Exactly, bro. You know, and I'm still learning. Every day. You know, there's always something to learn. So, but I like when I was a kid, bro. I used to hate it. I love. Don't get me wrong. I love learning. But I used to hate learning like the same thing over and over again. But now I understand. You know, because it's not really like you don't really understand it yet. The first time you really learn it. You know, you just learn. It's just fresh. You know, it's not really nothing. You know, it's like a seed. You know, and it has to develop and grow inside of you. You know, you have to water it. You know, because a lot of stuff that I learned in school, I don't remember. I don't remember. because I didn't keep up on it.
Mm-mm.
I didn't water it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mad at myself now. I'm like, damn, really? Damn. But it taught me something. I taught myself something that way. I was a fool. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that I already learned this. I've been learning this since I was a kid. I don't need to keep learning this. You know? And now I'm like, damn. I understand.
Wow, that's real. You know, and wow, life, man. You know, I'm glad you learned that, though. But,
It's a trip, and that's why it's a huge thing. I tell everybody there's always something to learn, bro. Like that's like it's like a part of like my I would say, I guess, in a way, my gospel. You know what I speak. You know, to a lot of people. I'm like, there's always something to learn. You know, and that's one thing I'm gonna hold with me throughout my whole life. You know, even when I'm older. You know, because I've always noticed that. You know, it's like people think they know it all. You know, and I remember when I was a kid, nobody would listen to me because I was a kid. I hated it, so I didn't even want to speak to nobody. I grew up a lot of my life just quiet, just not talking, because nobody would listen to me, because they thought I was a stupid ass little kid, thought I was ignorant. You know, in a way I was, but you know when I would come to adults, like in my family, for instance, they just put me down, like, oh, shut the fuck up, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that shit always stuck with me, you know, through my life, you know. So like even to this day, it kind of still affects me. So like, I don't talk to people about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? In a way, there's definitely a reason for it. There's a place for everything, you know. But that is part of the reason why I hold back. You know, like how I say, I don't talk to people about a lot of the shit I fucking, you know, what I think about.
Yeah. No doubt.
Listen to my music. You'll learn a lot about me. You learn more about me in my music than the 5-minute conversation with me. I promise you. Because my music, I say everything in my music, bro. I don't really hold back, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it's something I don't want to say and I don't want to put out there.
Definitely. Yeah, no. I feel that. Yeah, no, we were talking about that, you know? And, yeah, man. That's something I've been working on as well. But stay tuned, y'all. I'll be dropping Wigging Out soon.
Oh shit.
Come.
Oh yeah, I got Here's What I Think dropping on the 15th. Yeah. So stay tuned for that, y'all. And yeah, appreciate everyone listening.
Hell
you know,
yeah.
joining us on this journey. And it shall continue. Here we go.
Hell yeah. We also got the show coming up too. What is it?
The 22nd.
22nd.
April 22nd. It's gonna be 1451 Cortez. It's at a little bar spot. We're opening up for Mr. Pookie. You know, he's a Texas legend, and it's gonna be live, y'all. So stay tuned and keep your antennas in my direction, like MNG would say.
Yeah, always. But shit, yeah, man. Music, huh?
Yeah, music.
Shit.
Music's a trip.
What do you think? What's like the first song you can remember? I don't know, like first kind of music you listened to.
That I listened to?
Yeah.
Rap, hip hop, bro.
Yeah. What was first?
It's definitely had to been.
With your brothers and stuff.
It had to have been Bone Thugs, bro. Real talk.
Yeah.
I remember growing up heavy on Bone Thugs. Like Bone Thugs, I remember like being a kid. Bone Thugs, 3 6 Mafia. Brother Lynch.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up on like a lot of hardcore hip hop. You know, or like rap, more or less like gangster rap and shit. You know, some West Coast, but more. I would say Chicago rap. You know, Do or Die, fucking Twista. You know, I grew up on a lot of Chicago rap and Texas rap. I grew up on Mr. Pookie and
SPM.
SPM. Yeah,
Yeah.
SPM, bro. You know, SPM's a fucking legend.
Fuck yeah, SPM, bro. I was bumping some shit earlier. Yeah, bro. Music's the shit.
What about you, bro? What was your first listen, you think?
Well, I mean, I remember, like, honestly, like, DMX. You know, DMX, hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, bro, like, you know, y'all gonna make me lose my mind. This is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, like, tons of, like, I mean, maybe a little bit later, like 50 Cent, but, you know, yeah, like, just that era. I mean,
Yeah.
like Eminem, you know, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, I remember Eminem heavy too. Actually, I remember when 8 Mile first came out.
Yeah.
I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, man.
I remember watching it, having to close my eyes. This is good.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah, that's that freaking old school shit. Your parents let you watch rated R movies, but then you close your eyes and
Sexy.
the bad parts.
Oh, man. Yeah, what a world.
Maybe it helped. I don't know.
I know.
I would peak.
I don't know, maybe not. Oh, sheesh. Man.
Growing up was kind of wild.
Oh yeah, man. What part of cause so how far can you remember back? Where did you first live?
I first lived in Carver City.
Yeah, Carver City.
That's where I first lived. In Carver City. When I can only remember as far back as like 3 years old, maybe.
Yeah, Carver City.
Carver City. Yeah, there's a lot of shit I don't remember though.
Yeah.
But my brothers tell me a lot of stuff and I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Like he told me our house got shot up, I guess, when I was a kid.
Jeez.
I don't remember that.
Like what, drive-by or something?
Yeah, I guess they weren't shooting at us though.
Caught up.
People
Crossfire.
upstairs. Well, because we had duplex, we were on I think the bottom. People upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess my brother Joey, because he went through the window. My brother Joey he found the bullets before the cops did.
Oh wow.
They didn't even find him. They didn't even think they were gonna find him at all, so they were about to walk out. And then my brother, I guess he was like, "Look, aren't these the bullets right here?"
Jeez.
Right. That they felt stupid.
I got the wrong house. Which one did you get at the bottom? I told you the top one.
Ah, for real. Nah, it's kind of scary because like I guess the window was like right above my brother Joey's bed.
Jeez.
So he could have freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have got hit, you know.
Yeah, man,
It's scary.
that's crazy. It's really rolling the dice.
Yeah, for real. But I've lived like everywhere, bro, and just about Denver. I grew up. Like after I lived in Carver City, I moved down off of like Evans and Galapagos. And there was like a house right there we lived in for a few years, and then I lived on like Lincoln and Evans for a while. And then I lived with my grandma for a while, and my dad. And then I moved to Arvada for a while, with my mom. Then we came back down here, lived with our grandpa down on like Federal and like fucking Dartmouth.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. We lived with him, remember, like off of like, we lived like by that park.
Yeah, I was talking about
That park.
by La Familia.
Yeah, by La Familia. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we lived with him there for a while. And then I lived with my brother. I was living with my brother for a while. And then I ran away. And that's when I lived with Ronald for a while. And kind of just been with the homies since then. All around.
Yeah. Those are interesting times. Ronald's.
Dude, the thing, I lived with Ronald for like 2.5, 3 years almost.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Interesting times.
I know. That was a crazy time. we had a lot of fun though back then. We was doing a lot. We was freaking.
Go one more. Yeah, we was doing some
wild.
stuff.
We
Yeah,
was
we
wild.
weren't great kids. We weren't horrible.
We weren't the worst out there, if I was there. But yeah, we was having fun.
It was good times though.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man.
Yeah, I went and seen Ronald last weekend.
Oh really? How was that?
And it was good. Spent the night. We went to the Cave of the Winds.
Nice. How was that?
That was pretty cool actually. It was pretty cool. We learned about the cave. I guess it was found by in 1881 by these two guys. They heard some noise coming up this mountain. They went and followed the noise and they found some sinkhole and they found this cave. Went in it with a lantern. And there was like, I guess they found out in the caves they have like, they like breathe, pretty much. They draw air in and push it out. You know what I'm saying? So, like when you enter this cave, you could really feel it. It's like wind, bro. Like,
wow.
That's why they call it the Cave of the Winds.
It's so wild.
But
so the sinkholes like sucking air in and pushing it out.
Yeah. So like I'm pretty sure that's why the sinkhole happened. Maybe it's because it was like it was weak, and it was like sucking in air from somewhere.
Huh.
Maybe had like little cracks already, and they probably just were enough weight to push the rest of it in. And now the cave can breathe.
And now it's just in motion, keeps going.
Yeah.
That's wild. That'd be something.
Yeah, but I guess they excavated the cave and pushed down a lot of the flooring because he was like, they were saying you would only be able to crawl through this thing if they would leave it how they found it originally. So they had to open it more with their whatever devices they used.
Was it big or?
It's pretty big.
Or was it just like
It's pretty big, and then there's some places it got kind of small, so you had to duck.
Okay.
And it was pretty fun actually. I liked it. He taught you about the cave formations and stuff like that. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
I'm into like rocks and shit, so it was pretty interesting. I go in there, bro. I felt so dumb. This guy's like, which one is this called? Oh, bro.
Did you jump on it and get it wrong?
Yeah, I jumped on it. I was like, it's an isotope. I was like, hey. He's all like, this chick's like, it's a stalagmite. I was like, oh fuck, she's right. Yes. I was like, what the fuck did I just say, bro?
Shit.
I thought I knew something. I didn't know anything.
Was it humbling?
Yeah. So I was like kind of quiet the rest of the time. I was like, damn, I feel stupid.
That's interesting though. Was there a lot of stuff like that?
Nah.
Is that the only one?
I went in there, bro, and I realized I didn't know anything about caves. I thought I knew some shit, because I remember science kind of, I remember actually learning about this stuff, but I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was so I had to I just listened, refreshed. Okay, yeah, I remember now.
Were there any other like gems and stuff in there? Or
Nah,
just
not really.
slagging it?
They were just like rock formations, really. And he just explained how they form. The freaking, I believe it's the stalactite from the ceiling,
Yeah.
and it freaking drips.
That's interesting.
Thousands of years, they say. It's just dripping, and sediment is just left behind. I'm just like, man, that must take forever.
That's pretty cool though.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I don't know if that's really how it happens, but
Right?
that's their prediction.
We'll take a shot.
I'll wait.
to a great life and peace and love to all, and unity.
All throughout eternity.
Mm-hmm. Eternal. That's good stuff. Whoo-wee. Yeah, well,
And after that, I went to Pueblo and I seen my brother. I seen Matt too. I haven't seen Matt. He's out in Pueblo now.
oh, you wanna do the whole swing?
Yeah. I'm just.
Let's go.
Came back. Came
Nice.
back.
How's that?
It was pretty fun. Good little adventure. On the way back, I stopped. I stopped about halfway so I could take a nap. And I was getting a little tired.
No, no.
Yeah, I was like, I got a good hour and a half drive left. I'm good. I'm gonna nap. I napped for a good 2 hours though. So I was like, dang, hold on, I didn't need a nap for that long.
Shit, man. When I went down to Alamosa, I drove for like a whole, 4 hours straight and shit, like there and back. Well,
Both ways? No nap?
well, not like that. It was like 4 hours there. I'd like stay the night or something. Then
Oh,
4
yeah,
hours back. But yeah, no, I was pushing that truck though. That's why I got all fucked up. But yeah, no. That shit was.
Yeah, I was trying to take it easy on my car.
I was pushing like 120 and shit.
Oh yeah. I was like, nah, bro.
Lying, bro.
He's like, we
Shit's
gonna get there in 2.
1.5.
Going as fast as this bitch could go. Fucking truck. Motherfuckers only go like 140, 160.
Oh god, yeah, it was going, it was moving, but I mean, after a minute, yeah, definitely wear and tear. But good times.
No, definitely.
But you gotta definitely. What I would do is have like a snack or something, something to keep like chewing, like almonds or keep your, because they say like chewing keeps your like mind stimulated, and so like, yeah.
Like gum.
Yeah, just so I can be alert, and then I just have like a playlist just going and not even worry about that, and just be watching the road the whole time. It was interesting, honestly. I enjoyed it. Pretty fun.
I have to keep that in mind for when I take a big ass long trip like that.
Oh, bro, yeah, we gotta go camping. We already got a tent and stuff.
What, for real? Bro, let's do it. When?
I don't know, but not maybe it's gonna be a little while. Maybe like a little more down summer, but.
Well, yeah, summer.
Yeah.
I definitely am trying to go camping, bro.
I think we should do a podcast out there too. I think we talked about
tight.
all this stuff. We just middle of the woods, just bam.
That'd be so tight. I'm down.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm down. So you got a spot and everything?
Maybe. I know Mark wanted to go. Maybe we could all like get a thing going.
Okay.
And then but also, I mean I know of another spot deep out there, but it'd be interesting. We can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely with it.
I think it'd be fun. Yeah, cause. Yeah, it'd be good just to get away.
Bro, yeah, because I was talking to Ronald about it too. I'm trying to go camping. I'm trying to do a lot this summer. I'm trying to do everything.
Yeah.
You feel me? So,
I feel it.
especially now I got my car.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm trying to do everything. Bro. Whatever there is, camping, fucking. Ronald was talking about maybe going to Arizona.
Oh, what for?
Erica has family out there or something like that, so he was talking about going out there. Maybe he was already planning on it, and I was
just a
talking.
trip.
Yeah, I've already been thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to go to Arizona. I was gonna go to Arizona already, but the plan fell through. So I ended up not having the money and stuff. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to go to Arizona, and then he brought up the whole idea too. I was like, oh wow. So we'll see what's up with that.
Interesting. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Arizona's tight, bro.
Sounds
I'm
hot,
fucking trying to go to Arizona. Yeah, it's hot. I like hot.
Yeah.
I like the heat, bro. I don't know. I'm a freaking. That's like my weather. You know what I'm saying? I like the heat. I like to be hot. It's just fucking, gosh.
You love the sauna, huh?
Oh, for real. You're just cleansed.
It's cleansing.
Just sweating all the time. Cleansing. Cleansing every minute of the day. Outside.
Getting your vitamin D.
Exactly. Fucking removing those toxins, just getting all those vitamins.
Oh god. Yeah,
I bet that shit feels nice.
my dog's funny like that too. Like sometimes, like he won't even have to go to the bathroom. Like he'll just open the back door and he'll just go like stand there in the sun. Just like start laying down. It's like, oh, he'll just stay there.
Scooby?
Yeah.
He knows. He knows the secret, bro. He's like,
Sun
yes,
rays.
Yes. They're dancing on my skin.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
It's gotta be. It's already spring now. It's
Yeah.
been pretty warm. I think we had one snow, right? Just recently.
Yeah, I think it said it might rain today. Like there's chances, but I guess we'll see. Maybe in like spots.
It looks like it might. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Rain down back to get a free car wash.
Free car wash. Not necessarily.
I don't know.
My car wash is still fucking dirty. I mean, my car's still dirty.
Maybe
I need
that's-
to wash it. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely get the inside and get a vacuum to it. That'd be nice.
Yeah, mine too, bro. It's definitely getting some crumbs.
Yeah, some residue, some life residue.
Some life residue, yes. It's not that bad though. It's not like my other car. My other car used to get trashed, bro.
Yeah, trashed.
It did, right? Because I bet it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not letting that.
Never again.
Nah, I'm not no more, bro. I'm not trying to be like that anymore. I'm trying to be on top of it. It's a little better.
Yeah.
Bong rips.
Yeah. Oh. Feel how smooth it is. It's been cleansed.
Oh, yeah. That's really smooth. The outside, though, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's starting to rub off. That's just, I don't know.
It's all brown on this
It's
side.
just wear.
That brown?
Yeah.
It's right. It's weird.
Wear from the heat, homie. From the smoke.
No way.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess it's weird. So you can get it if you like.
I'm good.
Bro.
That's probably hand oil. They showed us this thing at the Cave of the Winds. It was like a formation that went from the ground to the ceiling or something like that. It was like a column, and it had like this waxy look to it. Can you guess what that stuff is on the wax? Like what that waxy look is? What is it? What was that? That's human. That's 50 years of human hand oil. Don't touch it. He's like every time, because I guess this was like the portion of the cave we were going into was undiscovered until like the 50s or some shit like that. And by when they discovered it, they used to mark they used to use it as like they would say like they would touch it as a good luck charm or something like that. Like for good luck, they touch that little thing, and then go in the cave and come back or whatever. But yeah, that's the build. It was all built up, and you could see it was all waxy and
Gross looking.
ugly.
Team in oil.
So, yeah, this is why we gotta make sure we don't touch the cave because it's or we don't put our hands and our bodies on the cave because human, I guess our oils or whatever can prevent the cave from forming, and that formation hasn't really changed at all in the last 50 something years. It's just has that oil on it.
That's pretty wicked,
Feel
honestly.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Shit. Well, I mean, I guess you want to call it here?
Yeah, brother. It was a great one.
Oh, it's been swell.
Yeah, wondrous adventure.
Y'all stay tuned for Wigging Out dropping soon on all platforms.
And here's what I think. We're gonna be coming with it. Stay live, stay well, and happy.
Yeah, peace and love. Hit us up if y'all interested in tickets as well.
Oh yeah. Don't forget. You're gonna see us.
Peace and love.